change your name, change your guy ko roti khilao or something. I said, I'm not this person. I don't do it. I don't believe in superstitions and all these things. I cried. I cried. But to be fair, so luckily, I got an ad that day. So I was shooting my first ever ad, like my first ever TVC. It was very interesting, and the way we shot, and you just like improvise, you come up with cool new ideas. Working with them was a trip.
Hi Akansha, welcome to Eastern Eye.
Thank you for having me.
So, did you get the Didi ke charnon ka jal or not?
I think I did.
So tell me, how has been the response to Ray? I have to say, for me, I think Spotlight is the best segment in the whole series. I would say that. I enjoyed it a lot. So tell me what response you have been receiving for your performance.
I think overall everyone's really liked the product. Everyone's really liked the, like I've got calls, people talking about the cinematography, about the BGM, like everything. So I think overall it was a great episode to watch. I'm very grateful that people like found my my role impactful in that short period of time. So I got a lot of calls, a lot of messages, a lot of Instagrams even for that. So I was like, okay, maybe it's Harsh's, but maybe it'll be a hit and miss. Who knows? I was not sure what the outcome will be, but I'm really glad that people have liked it and have appreciated my work.
Right. Were you by chance anywhere aware about these stories of Satyajit Ray, or you came to know about it when the film was offered to you?
Yeah, when the film was offered, definitely. Yeah.
Right. So how has been this whole experience of working with Harshvardhan and Vasan Bala?
Great, like just absolutely great. Like Vasan sir is the coolest. He's so different from my first director. So because like when we went on Guilty, we were like prepped to the core, means I'd rattled my whole script. Vasan sir means he gets blood pressure with rehearsals. Like he's just like, his process is very different. So it's very interesting, and the way we shot, and you just like improvise, you come up with cool new ideas. Working with him was a trip. So it was absolutely great. Harsh is also absolutely great. We had a great time filming. We're very good friends now. So yeah, it was just ideal.
Tell me something. So of course, the character in the film believes that Didi has this spiritual power and all. Do Akansha in real life has this kind of a belief, like in God women or God men?
No, Akansha is a cynic, and she's does not believe in religion and religious deities whatsoever.
Right. But as an actor, sometimes it happens that you meet a few people who say, thoda naam mein change kar do, success mil jayega, this and that. Have you faced any of those things in real life that someone has told you about it?
My mother was change your name, change your guy ko roti khilao or something. I said, I'm not this person. I don't do it. I don't believe in superstitions and all these things. So I just brushed it aside. It's not something I have faith in.
Right. So of course, you started with Guilty last year, which of course on Netflix, and everyone praised your performances. I think you were even nominated for your performance at a OTT award function. Was there a bit disappointment that you didn't get the award?
I cried. And but to be fair, so luckily, I got an ad that day. So I was shooting my first ever ad, like my first ever TVC. So I was like, okay. Be grateful. You're shooting an ad. So like, look at the positive of the day, forget the negative of the day. And also it went to someone who's a very, very senior actor who's a great performer. So it's fair. Like my friends my actor friends who not won award, they're like, at least you've not lost your contemporary. We've lost one contemporary, so just keep your mouth shut. I said, okay. I'm happy. I'm on an ad. It's okay. But it was sad.
Right.
Why will I lie? I had my speech written on my notes. Like I just thought I was going to win, so it was quite sad.
Right. So, of course, as I said, started with Guilty and now Ray once again on Netflix. But I would like to ask you, if this whole pandemic would have not happened, we would have seen you on the big screen?
I don't know. I thought I would start with the big screen, but, with my debut, but like the way the world has just shifted, pandemic, even before pandemic, how slowly we are moving towards OTT, worldwide. Like last year, the Oscar winner was a OTT film before the pandemic, So we are slowly shifting. So I guess these kind of films, because these kind of stories that probably won't get enough, I don't know, mileage, I don't know the right word, on cinema, they are being made on OTT, and that's the kind of films I'm weirdly being offered. So maybe not, who knows.
Right. You know, Akansha, if I talk about your performance, you have in both Guilty and Ray, you have played this very strong character, you know, who doesn't fear about speaking up and stuff. It's not the typical heroine role, I would say. So is there a kind of conscious decision to, you know, try out and do such kind of strong characters more?
No, no conscious decisions. I think I'm very instinctive, and I'm just someone who is just goes with her gut. So when I've got these characters, I've said yes to them, not with any decision. I'm not calculative, if that makes sense. I just felt like, oh, she's cool. I'd like to watch her, and maybe people will like to watch her. So it's basically just like that. But I'm also not doing heroine-ish films. I mean, I'm not getting them. I'm not trying to get them. So I think I'm in this cycle of these kind of scripts and films, if that makes sense.
Right. You know, now Alia has turned producer. So are we going to see you in her production venture by any chance?
Ask her, please.
You know, you have it ना कि now your friend is a producer, तो ऐसा लगता है कि यार चल अगर कोई script है तो दे देना.
I don't believe in nepotism. Sorry. Sorry. देखते हैं, हो सकता है, कुछ भी हो सकता है.
Right. So Akansha, what's happening next? Where do we see you now? Because I think Ray was a surprise because it wasn't like, you know, big way announced that, you know, you are there in the movie, but then of course we got that surprise. So what's happening next then?
It's another Netflix original. It's a feature film. It will release next year. But Netflix is very strict about announcing anything. Like I got like a gift from my producers, like, you know, welcome to start shooting, whatever, etc. And I posted that, and I've got a call at 12 a.m. being like, please remove it. We have not announced the film. I said, hey, Bhagwan. Like, so I'm dying to talk about it, but I can't. But yeah, it's a Netflix original. It's a feature film, and it's with a very good actor, like great actor who I'm excited to work with, and yeah.
So I think now soon Netflix will also have this thing that they earlier had, that, you know, we have Radhika Apte, now they are soon going to have, we have Akansha.
You know, you're the second person who said this to me. I think you're onto something. Everybody's saying this to me. Even I saw some comments also, like, again. So yeah, it's going to be my 3 years, 3 Netflix films.
Yes, of course. So Akansha, as usual, it was really amazing chatting with you. All the best for all your future projects. And I think people are still going to watch Ray and praise your performance.
Yay! Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye. Take care.
Bye.